Wow, Tommy, it is 3 degrees outside.
Yeah, 3 degrees Fahrenheit. We probably got 8 to 10 inches of snow here in Boulder, Colorado, and we are sitting inside of Stubby.
Yeah, we bought this truck about a month ago, and the one thing that we did opt for, this was at the time the cheapest half-ton in the land. We paid $38,000 for it, but this was the interesting thing. If we had wanted the Hemi, it would have been a $2,000 option, but instead we went with the $7,000, four-wheel drive option. So this is our snow video to find out whether that $7,000 was worth it. So what do you want to do, Tommy?
Yeah, so we've got this really snowy group of streets, and we're going to see, first of all, how the truck performs in two-wheel drive and then four-wheel drive. This truck just has a standard four-wheel drive system, no special modes, no rear locker, and we'll let you know how this vehicle does in four-wheel drive. Do you want to look at the tires?
Yeah, let's go look at the tires.
Yeah,
because this is standard from the factory. Look how deep the snow is. I think we're looking about 8 inches here. Now, what we did was we bought the Ram Classic, which is the previous generation Ram that they're still building, because we wanted to buy at that time the cheapest half-ton, and we accomplished that.
Doesn't look like 8 inches here.
What do you think it looks like?
Maybe 6.
All right, well,
depends on where you look.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
Men are a notoriously bad judge of inches. So what we're going to do is try this truck in two-wheel drive on the snowy bank. Now, let's talk about these tires. This is the Goodyear Wrangler SRA. This is a very basic tire. It's not a 3-peak snow rating. It's just a standard all-season. I actually really like how these tires perform in the snow. It's a very affordable tire. Ram did not splurge, I'll put it to you that way, on the rubber on this truck from the factory, but it works surprisingly well.
Let me show what the tire looks like.
So you've got pretty good snow retention. So what people forget is on snow, you actually want the tire to hold on to snow, because snow on snow is actually very grippy. That's how a proper snow tire works. You also have a little bit of siping. You can kind of see those little lines. So it's actually a surprisingly good tire for the budget. But let's see if I can get up this hill in two-wheel drive.
All right, so we've got fresh tracks here, which I like. And let's see if Tommy can get up and out of this tiny little hill in two-wheel drive. And it's interesting that Ram charges $7,000 for the four-wheel drive option. Oh, he's doing it. Look at that. Oh, he was doing it. Open diffs. So now the passenger side wheel is spinning, then the driver's side wheel, and the passenger. He's kind of getting out of it, sort of, kind of. The problem, of course, Tommy, there he goes. The problem, of course, is there's no weight over the back of a bed. But he's doing it, and now both wheels are spinning. Look at that. Good job, Tommy. But it's something that you wouldn't want to have to do on a regular basis. Because obviously at a stop sign or a stoplight, that would be kind of awkward. Well, what do you think?
Well, so with traction control on, I got pretty stuck.
Yeah.
With traction control off, I got enough wheel spin and I was able to get unstuck. Now, I was trying to be very gentle to get the most traction possible on the accelerator, but that one took a little bit of a heavier foot. So let's try four-wheel drive.
All right, go back. I fear I'm old enough to remember when in the 80s the world was full of two-wheel drive trucks and two-wheel drive cars, and a day like this meant a lot of wheel spin and tire spin. The sound of that tire was like burned into my head growing up in Chicago, because that's really all you heard. All right, I'll give Tommy the thumbs up. Go for it, dude. Oh yeah, so much easier. It just makes days like this less fretful and less stressful, because you know that you can just basically, drive as if the snow were a minor inconvenience versus, a terrifying thing from God that's going to get you stuck. Oh, I love this. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at it plow through. Now, of course, the most important thing about, let me jump in there because I'm trying to freeze. The most important thing, of course, is not just getting going, but stopping. So let me jump in next to Tom. You can see how well these tires do when it comes to stopping, because I think people too often forget that it's not about going, but about stopping. Right, Tommy?
Yeah. So I think that the Ram team, now I can take the phone.
Okay.
Now you can see we went into 4-wheel drive lock. This does not have an auto function, this truck. So you get a little 4-wheel drive indicator there on the dash.
Oh, my hands are frozen, man. Oh.
You should have worn the gloves. Put the gloves on.
That's okay, I got it. I'm good.
But you got to go out there and film again.
All right, I'll put
That's
the gloves
your
on.
job.
I'll put the gloves on.
You wanted to be the filmer today. You got to go out there and film. So I think that the Ram team did a really good job with the traction control and stability control programming of this truck. Can I take it?
Yeah.
And here's what I mean. So this vehicle uses essentially a brake lock differential system where it'll try to slow down the spinning wheel and send wheel speed to the wheel with traction. And it does a phenomenal job of distributing wheel speed to where it needs to go relative to the other four wheels. So even in the really deep stuff, you get a nice amount of slip. The traction control is pretty liberal in allowing the wheels to get some wheel speed, not clamping down on the accelerator too bad. And then with the stability control programming, you can actually get it a little bit sideways before it actually cuts in. Now, not too sideways, it won't ever let you spin out completely, but just a little bit sideways. You want to get some shots here?
Yeah, we'll do. Okay, hold on. Let me go outside, and then you can show them.
You should put on the other glove.
Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. How about stopping? How is stopping?
It's good. Now, Stubby is a short wheelbase, single cab, 6 and a bit foot bed, so it's a pretty small truck. It's fairly light as half tons go, so it stops really pretty well.
Yeah, because like I was saying, people forget that it's not just about going, it's about how you can control it once it's going. All right, go for it, show them.
Are you ready?
Yeah. All right, here he goes. Whoa. This is really fluffy snow. It's kind of perfect for what we're doing right now because it's just that kind of snow that skiers and boarders love, where you get like face shots when you're going through it. This is what I love about pickup trucks, right? Not only are most of them, at least here in Colorado, 4-wheel drive, but they also have a relatively high center of clearance. I was going to say gravity, but that's wrong. They have good ground clearance, so that he almost spun out. So that even if there is a lot of snow, they tend not to plow through it, but go over it. So was it worth it? Was it worth spending the extra money?
Yeah, hop on in. We'll do a little bit more driving. When you turn the traction control off like that,
yeah,
you get some pretty cool little slides going. Did you see that?
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, it really is actually one of the more impressive factory trucks I've driven in the snow.
Put my shoes hold on. Here, hold this.
We're not going to crash. We're going 2 miles an hour.
It's gonna start beeping if I don't put it on.
There you go.
Thank you.
It does really, really well in the snow. Now here we probably are closer to 8 to 10 inches. And even still, it's just a little beast. Andre did remove the front shin spoiler for a video recently, so that has been taken off. But that gives us a little bit more front end clearance. Now, from a comfort standpoint, no heated seats, no heated steering wheel, no keyless start in this truck either. I mean, remote start. But it does have an excellent heater, which warms up the cabin nice and quickly. And because it's a single cab, it's got a really small cabin, so you're not waiting for hours and hours and hours to get warmed up.
Yeah, but it would be nice today to have heated seats and heated steering wheel, wouldn't it?
It probably would be nice, yeah. All right.
We can go in the deep stuff here. Find some fresh tracks, dude.
Some deep snow here.
Yeah, let's find some fresh tracks. I was telling these guys that it's great to have a truck in the winter because it's got great ground clearance. It's got, usually here in Colorado at least, 4-wheel drive, and it also feels rough and tough, right? It doesn't feel delicate or fragile.
Well, you're also forgetting that trucks typically not anymore all the time, but usually have tow points. This one doesn't have front tow hooks, which we're going to add, but it does have a rear tow point, of course. So if you do get stuck or you want to pull someone out.
Yeah, I bought them already, but Andre wants to spray paint face paint them red. I'm sorry, my mouth isn't working. It's so cold. Before we put them on, so we're gonna have red recovery hooks, Tommy.
Wow, look at this.
So do you feel confident?
Yeah, it's a really good performing truck, even on these standard Goodyear Wrangler SRAs.
Oh, look, somebody's got a Rivian.
Oh yeah, it's got a Rivian.
Yeah.
I should have bought a base model Ram. It just goes through the snow with a lot of confidence.
Oh, there you have it, guys. Our second snow, because Andre did a video with this in the snow already, so check that out over at alltfl.com. And Tommy, was it worth spending an extra $7,000 to get the four-wheel drive option?
Yep, for sure. Down to -2 degrees Fahrenheit.
Let's see. Hold on. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we're gonna go get some coffee, and we'll see you on the next
How about
one.
hot chocolate?
Sure.
All right. See you guys next time. Ciao.